Hello there, this is Oracle here with a pop-in collective message. I hope you guys are doing well. This is going to be a collective reading, so this reading may or may not resonate with you. It is not time specific or sign specific, so please take the messages that apply and simply leave the rest. Buonanotte or bon dia, wherever you are in the world. Let's see what we have in the collective energy. The first message that hit me was, there is a need for space clearing. I don't know why, but I just get this thick air. Somebody here might need to clean out their space. I just get a heavy air. It just feels like, so people could be in your energy, or you could be feeling people a lot more lately. I feel we have a new moon coming up as well, so that could have something to do with it. But it's like feelings and intentions, you can feel them more than usual, no matter where it's coming from. Okay, this could be in relation to one's dreams or just the vibes in your place. Okay, I'm also hearing headspace, so needing to clear the energy with your sage, with your Palo Santo, whatever you got, with your smudge sprays. I don't know, it's giving time for a cleanse. Maybe somebody wants to rearrange their place as well, but there's a funk in the air. Can't excuse it, can't excuse it. It's not necessarily bad, but it's just like, I just see an energy, feeling things on a higher level, seeing things more than usual. Okay, it's giving the veil is thin energy. Let's see. You could also be feeling someone's feelings towards you. 7 of Wands. Yeah, it's like back up. Back up. Back the heck up. Protection. 7 of Wands is like defense. So you see how this person's like ready to jump these people. It's like, back the hell up. Y'all are intruding on my space. It really feels like a need to have one's guards up. This really feels on an energetic level too. It's like, I don't know if it's just this sudden sense of curiosity, or some energies are like honed in right now. It's just so strange. You could be a Queen of Pentacles. There's something new coming into your life. You guys could be earth signs, air signs. You might have earth and air somewhere in your chart. There's a lot going on here. I'm seeing multiple people already. I have the Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, King of Cups, Knight of Swords, 10 of Swords. There's a lot happening here, and it's involving multiple people. I feel also the energy of accusations coming through. I just see a need to protect one's space. Yeah, you interpret that how you wish. There's feelings in the air, hint of adversity, accusations and pointing fingers, and I just feel like someone's like, just back up. It almost feels like a hermited energy that's not used to having this much attention or this much interest. I heard the word preoccupied. Somebody could be preoccupied with you too, and you could be feeling that. That's just Queen of Cups. You could be very intuitive or just sensitive or an empath. You could also have water in your chart. I have all all energies. Wounded Warrior with the Fool. You're having a brand new beginning. It's like, I've been through hell and back, and I am having this beginning. It's looking bright too. And I have 2 lights on. I have a backup light because my initial ring light is acting funny. So I have a second one just in case it wants to play games tonight. But yes, my Wounded Warrior, you are having a new beginning. You're embarking on something new. Okay, it's something I feel you're willing to take a chance on. But let's see. The World. Yeah, cycles closed out. This energy is repetitive now, really. An energetic cycle is closed out. So that means you're embarking on new beginnings. Yeah, energetic cycle. The Wheel of Fortune. This looks great though. And I just feel like a crowd. It's like, it's closing in. It's like, I don't know. It almost feels like a spotlight, really. Speaking of lights. Yeah. What is this? It feels strange. Is that same card coming out with such aggression? Knight of Swords. Listen, this feels like someone might have a bone to pick with you. Knights, again, it's like action, forward moving energy towards something, someone. Knight of Swords. This could be like challenging communication. Yeah, and it's not that pleasant. Seven of Swords. It's like energy's taking action. Being very like impulsive, really. Things could happen quickly and someone has a very quick reaction to it too. Three of Pentacles. This has a lot to do with the community. Three of Cups. Literally 2 community cards. Friends, co-workers, family. It's like a gang, y'all. And Three of Pentacles always speaks of plural, multiple people. The Three of Cups as well. What did I say about a crowd? And it's like people that you don't really fudge with no more. It's like, no, I ain't futzing with you. I don't want to talk to you. The Four of Cups is rejected energy. It's so, it's like literally what I described. Multiple people. I can't make it up. It just feels like I don't want to be part of this anymore. I don't want to be a part of that group anymore. And it's not really like malicious. It's just someone's outgrown certain people. And it's like, ick. Four of Cups, I mean, the card speaks for it itself. It's like, I don't want to be part of that. The same 3 cups here that these are participating in. For some of you, it's like there's no, y'all's conversation don't hold weight anymore. It just feels like dead air, y'all. 5 of Swords, because it's low vibrational. It's giving, you know, I heard pea brains. I don't want to say that. It's rude. But I just get this vibe of like shiesty energy. It's like, I don't really want to partake in that. Someone is shutting themselves out because it's like they've outgrown these people, these convos. It's like, I'm over it. 8 of Pentacles. This could have something to do with work. You could be seeing colleagues or just like talking to colleagues. Or I also feel like someone's distracting themselves with work or just focusing on things that can actually grow. It's like, let me just apply myself. It's like, while these are having parties and hitting it up, it's like, I'm just going to apply myself somewhere that I can see the fruits of my labor, even if it's internal work, okay? Ace of Swords. Clarity, truth. You could be seeing things like from a bird's eye view. It's giving, I see everything. Yeah, can't make it up. Everything that's negative. The goat man's on its head. It's kind of like the Tower. It's having epiphanies about certain things that don't jive well with your energy. It's just, you know, there's no illusions here anymore. The toxin is obvious somewhere. There's a Tower moment here. And I also get this energy of like, what do you think, you're too good for us now? Who do you think you are? Are you so much better than? And it creates this little haterade juice that maybe someone is passing around. But I feel like at least one energy has something to say about it. There's something tethered to this new beginning that a person has something to say about, and it's from that negativity. And again, everyone's on their own plane. You know, once upon a time, these conversations, these people you once entertained, so you too were there. But I just see somebody just like beyond that point. It has nothing to do with being better than. It's like I'm at a different part of my path on in a spiritual way. The Fool is like, I'm in the moment. I'm taking leaps of faith. I'm closing out cycles. I see clearly, and I'm trusting my intuition. I heard the light as well, which you could be like a light worker, or you could be someone who really wants to stay on a divine path, maybe get closer to God's truth. Like the Ace of Swords is God's truth, as I always say. And it's almost like this truth, this inner knowing, this exposure is what is dismantling previous structures that you once cared about. And I feel once cared about because I'm feeling that rejection strong. With the Lovers, this could have something to do with partnerships and friends, love, just general choices. It's switching someone's choice up. What did I say about a hermited energy? It's like, this person's got a handle on the snakes in their life. And this is like, I want to know about the Knight of Swords, because this one is coming from this previous community or group of people, friends. It could even be a toxic ex that belongs to a previous community. There's something here that just reads kind of like funky though. Talking about the Knight of Swords. Why is the Knight of Swords like this? Five of Wands. Again, illustrated by a group. It's like a gang. It's like, you know when an energy gangs up on a person? It's like they know somebody is, I'm gonna clarify, but it feels like they know somebody is on the precipice of something great. And I'm just getting like a gang energy. So this is like, oh, in our past time, we talked smack about Jared. Okay. In our past time, we talked smack about Kelly. It just reads like they're bored. And there's one ringleader who really is like, keeps the tea, the haterade. This one passes the haterade. I almost wanted to say he. But yeah, it could be a she too. It's like this one keeps passing around the haterade. It's like fuel to the fire. The Five of Wands is combative. It's opposition. And with the Seven of Wands at the top of my reading, someone here is protected. It's like this energy can't really come in. And that's why it's getting even more revved up. Because it's feeling, you know, when someone's insecurities are coaxed out even more when you detach or you pull back. That's what this feels like. It's like they're irritated because your distance sheds a light on something being wrong. And I'm telling you, everyone is at a different place in their life at a different point in time, but it feels offensive to this person that someone doesn't want to deal with them anymore. I don't even know what kind of relationship this is. It could be family, friends, colleagues, or exes. It's like they're offended that you don't want to be a part of their world anymore. That's what this feels like. The world is like, that world is over, a new world is about to start in this new energy with the Fool card. That's my zero. It's like everything resets. And there's this like negative energy that's not okay with it. And that's probably something you could be feeling, but whoever you are, it's like I see you applying yourself to things that matter to you, really. And that's a problem. With the Six of Wands and the Five of Wands, I mean, these are two completely different energies. This is someone who's like, I call it the victory lap. You could be getting praised, recognized for something, but to me it's like the win after a battle. And it's like these people are this person, they're fighting with themselves. It's an internal one. I feel somebody takes great offense to something. I don't know, death card, it's done. What did I say? It's like they're fighting with themselves at this point because this cycle is dead. It's like where you once cared to like put your word in, say your piece. Now you don't, like I feel somebody doesn't care. It's like, but that's my opinion. You don't even care. I'm just like, I can't help myself. It's so funny to me. You know, I'm just giving this vibe of like, but there's nothing to fight about. There's nothing to fight for here. Ding, ding. But I'm hearing this energy takes great offense. And you're balanced. The Temperance Angel is like a healing energy. It's a very patient energy. It's a high-vibing energy. It's Earth Angel energy. It's unbalanced. You've balanced something out by ending this cycle. You've balanced this cycle, like you've balanced out your emotions by ending it. So when somebody finds this level of peace, divinity, you really notice there's nothing to fight for here because it compromises one's peace. I see somebody like, you see how one foot is in the water and the other one on the ground? It's like someone has achieved, I'm hearing. That's part of that victory. You've achieved a level of balance. Your energy feels balanced. So you're even more sensitive to when something doesn't feel right. That's what this feels like. You're noticing what doesn't make you feel right. And this right here, they don't take this well. And I really feel a level of like, you know when, I mean, I always say this in the reverse is like the goat man's on its head. Do you think this one likes that? Do you think this negative energy likes being taken off their pedestal? Because once upon a time, there was a level of engaging. Once upon a time, maybe it was relevant, but now it's like it gets offended. So when a person steers away from that negativity. There's an insecure energy here that's like, so what? I'm not important to you anymore. That's what's really going on inside of this person. And I say this person because I really feel it isn't gender specific, or because I got 2 big community cards. Yeah, that could be anything or anyone. But we're in an energy right now where this vibe is taking great offense to this distance that I feel someone has created, but it's like the cycle has changed. So it's not like you purposely did it. It's like it's the sign of the times. What is this? What is that song? Just stop your crying. It's a sign of the times. It looks pretty good down here, but it ain't really good. No, it ain't. Just stop your crying. Have the time of your life, right? That's a Harry Styles song. Okay, listen. It's a sign of the times. The time has come. Let it go. I feel heavy resentment or bitterness, or it's just like a grudge holder here. And I don't think you have time for it. Yes. King of Swords energy is very clear. It's very like, it's direct communication. It's sharp. It's to the point that a situation is done. Someone has buried something. It's like, this is dead to me. I'm fine. I'm just fine. I'm telling you, it's because someone's head is in the clear, or they feel better away from it. And when somebody notices that they feel better in taking distance, there's no going back to this mess. And I feel it's very like, for some of you, you could have switched jobs, or you changed what you apply your energy, your time, and resources to. 10 of Pentacles, dang. There was something long-term in this. Whatever this energy, this could be a family card. This is a family card. This is a business card as well. Like 10 of Pentacles is a flourishing business. It is a long-term energy as well. And it fell right on top of the goat man. So it's like, while there's stability in other ways, whether it be in the companionship, being long-term, that doesn't mean the quality is that great. I feel there's this energy here over like quality versus quantity. I see somebody saying quality over quantity. Okay, and it might be an emotional transition for this person. Something about this reads like family. The words that stood out to me on this card is thank you. Somebody here could be grateful for something. Or there's like this, like, to me when that came out, something felt very formal. It's like, it's that King of Swords moment. Somebody here might use a third party to communicate on their behalf. For others of you, someone is writing a person a letter, and it's like a final goodbye, or it's an expression of like, thank you for this, I appreciate you for that. But it really feels like closure to me. The way that came out feels like closure. It's the wounded warrior that could be communicating this. It's somebody who's been through a lot. Discover the meaning. Somebody here. Tell me about this. Whatever this communication is, it could also be a document, making something official. It is a tower moment, and it's like these bats are flying and going rampant. It's like the negative energies flutter around and they get aggressive, because whatever this thing is to close out a cycle officially is a shock to something, someone, a group. This is also somebody maybe saying, you know what, you're getting let go of. This feels like if somebody here is a business owner, this feels like you're letting somebody go. If you have something contractually with a family or someone of significance, this is my goodbye letter. It feels like a goodbye letter, y'all. I can't make it up. It's coming from the Hermit. You could have Virgo in your chart, or you're just that energy that I described who has withdrawn. And it's like, this feels like something that a person is almost like making official. Something feels like it's made official, and this is a shock. Tell me more so about this energy being a shock here. It's an emotional thing. It could make somebody feel very emotional with my crooked Ace of Cups. I have a Queen of Cups here as well. Multiple people, I'm telling you. Why is this here? This is emotional. 6 of Wands. It's almost like what makes one person emotional and upset another person, it's indicative of a person successfully completing the cycle. And they're heading on to new beginnings, exciting times. The Ace of Wands is passion, drive, motivation, a new start, you know, something igniting. It's the person who feels like they've successfully overcome what looks to be a difficult cycle with certain people they've dealt with for a long time. Whatever this communication is, it's sincere, or it's like factual in nature, but it's emotionally triggering to someone. The King of Swords. Yeah, it hurts to write it to, I'm hearing, or it hurts to say it out loud, or it hurts to make something official. Something here could also be written professionally with that King of Swords, but let's see. Five of Pentacles. Yeah, it's an energy of abandonment, or like, an abandonment can be such a negative word, but sometimes we should abandon certain things. Addictive patterns, abandon them. Habits, bad habits, abandon them. And it's not necessary. It hurts this person too now. It's like, let's say you spent, I don't know, 15 years at a job. Yeah, it hurts to let go of maybe certain people that were like family. But because your health is maybe not optimal and you feel like your new cycle comes with retirement, yeah, then as much as it hurts, it's time to abandon something. I hear dogs howling, y'all. It's like, those sound like we have a lot of stray dogs out here. It sounds like stray dogs howling. And again, multiple people are not coming to this new cycle with this person. It's kind of like where I've run this lap a couple of times and I'm in my victory era. These energies have to run their own laps, like, and grow. But without this person, it's like someone here, their phase here is done. And again, this could be at work, this could be with a company. It's emotional, it's abandoning it, but it's divinely guided. Yeah, then we can boo-hoo all we want, but yes, it's a fresh start. Page of Pentacles is turning over a new leaf. Someone here is learning new things, trying new things. It feels good to do so. And this is hidden from these enemies. And I said enemies, kind of like I blurted it out, but they feel like enemies at this point. This new cycle, this new beginning is hidden with the moon from these enemies. I also feel like these energies have hidden intentions that they're still actively participating in. It's almost like a saboteur energy, but there's also like secret jealousy. There are all kinds of stuff in these because I'm feeling multiple people. Whoever you are, whoever this is for, it's plural. Like, I can't even excuse it. It just feels like ghosts from the past almost. And for some they're getting ghosted here. Can't make it up. Eight of Cups is an emotional goodbye. It's like where somebody once had a lot of F's to give, or like emotional investments. It's like someone here just doesn't care anymore. And it's not like they don't have empathy for the situation, but they don't have emotions for it anymore, or they just don't have the love for it anymore. Eight Cups is like the cups have runneth dry here. And it's just, I'm hearing one tragedy too many, one disappointment too many, one lesson. The final lesson is completed. It reads a little bit like yesterday's reading in a way where someone has run laps so many times in a maze in that reading, whereas like, I don't have the energy to do it again. I know how this ends in disappointment. And it's just a goodbye. To both these energies read like abandonment. And I feel like whoever this is, right, they might feel guilty for this. I'm feeling a little bit because it was heartbreaking to the person initiating this as well. There's a level of guilt attached to this, but it's kind of like, this was toxic in nature. The goat man is always codependent. It latches onto things in an unhealthy way. And the fact that it's no longer relevant in your world, or not it doesn't hold as high importance, because listen, it might read like abandonment to these people or to this person, but it's like you don't have to cut them all the way off. I just feel like there's this energy where some are like ruthless, whereas others just feel like, and whoever this is, it's like there's no baggage where they're going. And guilt is also one of those beliefs that don't serve us, okay, in this context. This energy is also looking at the role they've played, I feel, but let's ask. Because to me, wow, Ace of Pentacles, yeah, this is a new lease on life. This could, as I said, be a new job, a new sense of like direction, something stable, but it's in the real world to me. It's like somebody being a bit more, being almost like prioritizing oneself. And that's not necessarily a bad thing, okay? Someone is making themselves a priority. And I feel like it's needed because there was a lot lacking here. There are a lot of hang-ups here. And it's not like this energy for some where there's a I feel like there's something here where a person can't completely cut this energy off, but the pedestal it was once on got knocked off. It's in the energy as well. It's like the pedestal you once sat on in my life got knocked off. It doesn't mean that, you know, you're dead to me. For some, that is here as well, because it's like ruthless. But for others, where it's like there's this codependent, latched on, leechy energy. It's like you're not gonna get that level of importance in my life with the way you've handled things. Telling you this person, 9 of Pentacles is independence. It's like they've grown in a way where they're good on their own. With the 10 of Cups, I do see like a dream coming true. And this is also family and companionship, but it's the healthy kind. It's the emotionally fulfilling kind. And with the Ace of Pentacles, that's a stable new start. Strength. This more toxic energy might need strength. With this pain, yeah, it hurts them. But this is also part of a lesson. The world always speaks of lessons. Whoever this toxic energy is, they need strength to deal with the heartbreak. But I feel like it's all makes sense in some way. I don't know how to explain it, but it's like it only makes sense. That this is how the chips fall here. Yeah, and they're in 9 swords about this person getting this new beginning. Tell me more about this energy. Yeah, I'm telling you. Now they're encouraged to balance out their energy. This is like emotional goodbyes. Okay. Yeah, I can't make it up. This is what I was trying to say. It's like that's how it works. This is justice. Divine law is at play here. That's why it's like it sounds very weird to say it, but however one puts it, there's divine laws to abide by. It's like cause and effect. Something happened and that there's a direct reaction. I said that somewhere in the beginning. It's like aksi reaksi. This is the outcome of how one played this phase of the game. Ooh, heavy energy. There's a defeat here on this person's side who was maybe argumentative. There's defeat in their energy, heavy. Yeah, I see acceptance already. I am learning to accept the things I cannot change. There's something here that the divine changed and cannot be unchanged. Like, this is quick change. The divine shook things up and I can't. There are too many universal cards here. I see justice, the world, the fool, the tower, the goat man on its head, strength, temperance angel, upright. It's like I'm hearing so much has changed. Nothing stays the same here. I can't go back to this. It's impossible, I'm hearing. There's something here where it's just like, there's no way. We can't undo something. But also something here is official or communicated by the court or by some kind of law. There's something here where it's like you can't go against what's justice, or what's some kind of verdict here, or a decision that a company or an institution is making that you can't undo. Like, it just feels that permanent. It's like a permanent change. I can't go back to this cycle. I'm also hearing divine timing. Adversity. I accept that challenges are the best way to learn. I'm telling you, this previous situation challenged the heck out of somebody. That's why I almost like compared it to retirement, because it's like, I worked so hard, I moved at work, I have back problems, and now I'm just like, I learned. It was the best way to learn. This was a challenging time. So these energies really made this person sweat. It's like, you broke a sweat or two. Nicely put in whatever that was. Okay, discipline. I accomplished what I set my mind to. For some of you, it taught you discipline, perseverance, strength. You harnessed your inner power. You became more balanced. It all served its purpose here. What did I say about quick change? Do you see where this card went? Change. I can't make it up. Damn, just love when my cards do that. Quick change. It's like, damn, this is vortex is like, brrr. Quick change, guys. Quick change is definitely in the energy. This is like, nothing stays the same. I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. Someone here is maybe literally moving or moving forward in general. It's like, I can't grow, I can't evolve if I stay here. Yeah, if someone has come to that conclusion, whether it be in this situation, this company, this job, it's like, I can't grow. If someone has made the conclusion that they cannot grow where they're at or in whatever situation they're at. And it's like, there's nothing I say that hasn't already been understood or fully digested by this person if they're here, right? Because I'll be the first to tell you, you can preach all you want to someone. Ding, ding, confirmation. They have to get to that place at that point in time when they've learned their lessons. And that's why I say divine timing is attached to things in this way. Because it's like this change, it's like I can sit here and yappa all I want, but it's something here is universal. It's destiny. It feels energetic. It's kind of like, yeah, you can tell a very curious child, don't do this, you're gonna get burnt. And they're like, because they have to fully digest the lesson. And they do it anyway against that advice. And it's like, ow, I'm hurting. Yeah, lesson learned. I don't think you're gonna do it again. It's got energy. It's like, you can't time this. The divine times this. And energetically, a person is in like a perfect place where they accept this change, where they're okay with this change, because otherwise there's a lot of adversity in their life, a lot of dissatisfaction, struggles even. I saw somebody struggling. Something here could get challenged where their imagination is concerned. It's like, when I see this, it's like being optimistic of all the things that are worth exploring heading into this new cycle, heading into this new phase in your life. I embrace and nourish the creative aspect of my mind. It's like, maybe something requires some creativity of a person, or it's like, oh, I wonder what this looks like, or I wonder what would happen if I do this. It's like, do that with optimism. Whoever this is embracing this change right now, do it with optimism. Imagine the best, really, and be neutral to outcome. I feel this is someone overcoming adversity. Yeah, at the same time, someone who's doubting, because I feel like someone here is doubting this leap. It's like, well, what lies ahead beyond this leap? This is someone who's accepting change, but they have doubts. And for that, the card has an answer too. I release the need to know all the answers. It's like, okay, but what happens if I do this? And what happens if it's just like, okay, be optimistic, be neutral to outcome. But at the same time, it's like where that seed of doubt creeps in, Just be like, but do I need to know all the answers? No one has all the answers all the time. Okay, it's like, I'm just hearing, let God steer your bus for now. There's this energy where it's like, God, order my steps. I'll know when I get there. There's something here about just trusting the divine. It's like sometimes, yeah, you have to, you know, grab the steering wheel when others try to grab it. But there's also times in life where it's like, I'm flowing. Let God, you know, things happen organically. And I'm getting this energy lightly here of someone who might have the propensity to want to control things often. So they have to get used to with not controlling things. And they're like, okay, I'm going to take my hands off the wheel because there's something happening to the steering wheel where it's like God took over in some way. It feels like that. It's like the divine is ordering someone's steps right now. That's what I feel. So they're like, just sit tight. Release the need to know all the answers all the time and just flow. Because wherever this is flowing, it's creating balance with justice here as well. It's creating balance in one's life. Yeah, I'll accept that balance because something here was definitely out of balance. And that's why the Tower hit. And there's a reader on here that says balanced energy is happy energy. It's temperance. It's also very patient energy as well. It's like, I release the need to know everything. It's kind of like, well, I want to go to this audition, or I want to, I don't know, book a trip to Tahiti, but I don't know if I should book it if I'm not entirely sure it's going to be a good time. Yeah, you're not going to know unless you go, right? Someone here could love to like control their vacations to a T, like on Monday at 6 p.m. we're gonna get up and then we're gonna have breakfast at downstairs and then we're gonna do kayaking on on Tuesday. And I don't know if someone here loves to like plan their vacations to a T. Sometimes it's fun to roll the dice. Like my parents, when we did family vacations, oh my gosh, my dad was like, we gotta get up at the crack of dawn and do. And my mom was like, I want to sleep in today. And there was this conflict, but eventually we found balance in rest days and in days where everything was like organized and you do more, you explore more. Otherwise you just sat at the hotel pool chilling that day. Yeah, it's good to do both. It's also good to let go and not overanalyze everything. Okay, so release the need to know all the answers. Somebody here could have been like my dad, like, we have to make the most of this experience and we have to go here right now. Yeah. And then the night before we stay up late and it's like, I really want to sleep right now. You know, balance is good, okay? Try to do both. Yeah, someone here is very worried about these cycles. It's like, just learn to accept things you can't change. Worrying doesn't change an outcome either. Just breathe. I'm hearing it's happening. For a lot of your light workers, you're going to be of service in a very big way. And that's why the divine wants to help order your steps, because you're of service in a bigger way. So it's like y'all get an extra ping, like go this way, go that way, go this way, go that way, because you're of service. It's like when you reach a certain point in your life, the divine is like, oh, by the way, look there, do this. Da-da-da. You're going to see signs. You're going to feel good about certain things more than others. So allow that to happen. Release the need to know all the answers. Release your sense of control on things when it comes to like a particular path that you're heading down, that it's like there's a mystery attached to it. I don't really know, and just flow. Okay. Just flow. Release the need to know all the answers. Be bold and make the first move. Something does require a leap of faith or an initiation of some kind. Yeah. The end of a tough cycle approaches. I'm telling you. Someone here has seen the light of so many dark days, challenging days, combative people, energies. It's like the end of a tough cycle is approaching, but you got to be bold to like jump. What do you need to release is in the reverse. I feel like y'all released a lot already. And for some, whatever this is going to be that final release, that final hurrah. I'm also hearing someone giving up their apartment or like selling a place. I heard something about an apartment. Somebody here could be like, okay, I'm gonna give up my apartment. Something about apartment, red apartment, okay? That's for some. That's what I have for you. If this reading resonated, please don't forget to like and subscribe. And until next time, bye.